What's up? What it is?
It's before 3 o'clock for you. Listen, you have a good day.
We had like, you know what I'm saying? We was out a little early, so.
How are you doing? We saw you wear the smiley face cap last
I was in
time
a bad
you
mood.
did that.
I was
Okay.
in a bad mood. I'm all right now, though. We'll see how it goes. Got a long day ahead of us.
What's it feel like to come off a game like that? I mean,
What you mean? Like a win?
oh, fair enough. I get that. But when the offense needed you guys, when the offense needed a boost most, Josh went to you, and you produced and showed that connection that we saw on a consistent basis last year. What did that mean? So what's that coming off that game? What's that feel?
I mean, for me, I try not to get too high, get too low. You know what I'm saying? As a player, I've had some success. I've had my highs, I've had my lows. You know what I'm saying? Coming off of last year, people were expecting one that to happen like on a everyday occasion. But we have a lot of depth. We got a lot of playmakers. So for me, I kind of play my role at this point. You know what I'm saying? As an older player, as a captain, I'm saying I control the controllables. You know what I'm saying? As many opportunities as I get, or if there's not, I just try to make the most of them at this point. And we're in an interesting spot. We got a great team. You know what I'm saying? I kind of just keep things in my brain, just team oriented, team first. You know what I'm saying? Kind of let things fall where they lay, because I know what I can do. You know what I'm saying? All the teams, everybody knows what I can do as a player. And whatever spot we're in, I'm just trying to do whatever we can to win at this point. And if it costs me getting the ball or getting targeted, I'm gonna do so. So I just kind of take the good with the bad, and roll with the punches, because it's all not gonna be flowers and candy. But of course, opportunities come, I'm taking full advantage.
When he went to you on that in the end zone there the first time, and things, who made the choice on let's try this again?
It was my bad the first time. I didn't keep my feet in, so I kind of we go ahead and win in the huddle. I was like, throw it again. He was like, I was all right. He was like, I'm gonna go. We're going right back at him. So it was like I guess a group thing. I just did my part on the group project.
Sure. Can that get in an opponent's head of like you just tried it right again? Can that bother
I guess so.
them?
He was coming off the bench too. Like their guy had just got hurt, so it's just crazy how your first reps is in the red zone and you 1-on-1. And 9 times out of 10, if we 1-on-1 in the red zone and I get any 1-on-1 battles, I want the ball. So
I know he's an offensive lineman, but what have been your impressions of Spencer Brown?
that's my dog.
Yeah.
Young. He's young. He's active though. He's exactly when I say they bring in the right guys, he's the right guy. Guys that worked hard. He got some character to him too. I don't know if you guys talk to him much, but he's definitely a character himself. I love him. We got our little handshake. I usually don't really gravitate to young guys. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just because I'm old and grumpy, but I like him a lot, and I think he's cool.
When the offense can score early, it seems to put the team in a different mindset. Why is it so important to score points early in games?
It's just part of being like a pressure cooker. As far as like when you get off to that fast start, it put pressures on their offense to score. You know what I'm saying? And we have that defense that tries to win the turnover ratio and put their offense in bad spots. So as an offense, we're trying to score fast, but not that fast. Whereas though our defense doesn't get a rest, but as an offense, just being explosive and being us. I feel like we can put up a lot of points. We can score points. We got a lot of playmakers. We got a lot of depth. It's just all about putting it all together. You know what I'm saying? They talk about us being one of the most complete teams, and I feel like what's the use of being a complete team if you're not showing it day in and day out? And it kind of all starts in practice. So we just kind of like steady on that grind. You know what I'm saying? Last week was an okay week for us. You know what I'm saying? We got to get back on it, and we face another challenge this week, and I look forward to it.
You said you know your talents. The league knows your talents.
Yeah.
Still, is there something to it reminding everyone with the production that this is who I am?
Yeah, I kind of just, being a receiver, you need a lot of things to go right for it just to get the ball in general. So as far as like me knowing myself, I'm confident in myself. I know who I am as a person. I know who I am as a player. You know what I'm saying? And I know what coverages I'm getting on a daily too. I'm not just one-on-one backside all day too. So we face a lot of different things. Stoopers, XYZ. I get doubled sometimes. It's just how the game go. As a player, you just gotta know who you are, know how you are. You know what I'm saying? And I approach each and every day like it's my last. I go out there and grind in practice, and with hopes of everything turning the corner on game day. So when I get opportunities, I'm gonna take full advantage. That's the easiest way I can say it. And when I don't, I don't.
It's a week-to-week league, but
Yeah.
how much the way the offense played last week, like what momentum can you build off of that, especially as we now approach the second half of the season?
Going into the second half, you can build off of it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was one of our more explosive games as far as like on offense, as far as like taking shots down the field, making plays down the field, making plays on the ball. You know, damn near 3 receivers could have almost had 100 yards. You know what I'm saying? Emmanuel had a couple flags, and I think one he almost got. But as far as like being explosive on the outside, we got the guys that can do it. We got the quarterback that can do it. It's just all about for me, I just kind of like how I said it earlier, just do my job. I can't really do too much but my job, but when I get those opportunities, I want to take full advantage of it. When I get one-on-one coverage or when I'm on the backside by myself, I want to be that spark for my team because tribute to what you're saying, like I know who I am, but I also want to prove it day in and day out. I know exactly what you're saying. And for me, I kind of just, you know what I say, like roll with the punches, but I definitely want to put it on tape. It's going to always be on tape.
Take us back to that photo shoot for SI Kids with Josh.
Yeah.
Who decided? Who made the decision to have you jump on his back?
I just jumped on his back because he's sure not jumping on mine. It's big.
Did you tell him you were going to do that?
Nah, not at all. He's 6 whatever, almost 200 and whatever pounds, so I'm pretty light, so he'll be all right.
We've talked about how you keep him even keel when he's searching for whatever it is he's searching he might need. How important is that? It's like where do you decide to pick your points to tell him that?
It's just pivotal points in the game. And we started off fast, so you don't really have to say much to him when things are going great. You know what I'm saying? It's more so when the moments where, things are happening fast or we're just trying to settle in as an offense. And, a lot of the teams that we play, they just, they want to make us keep everything in front of them and, take our time and move down the field one play at a time. We got that quarterback that can just take the top off. Like, at any given time, you give us an opportunity. So, for him, just kind of keeping them in that, you all right over there? You all right over there? I'm just checking on you. Just trying to keep them even keel, especially during the game. Games get hectic, and it's easy when things are going good, but when things aren't going good, kind of just having his back. And, as a receiver, you don't benefit at all from your quarterback being rattled or being in a bad headspace. So I just try to do my part to keep him even keel, keep him in a good space.
So a little selfish, too.
Yeah, definitely.
Steph, why was it important for you to have that turkey drive last night?
Oh, yeah. I think it was important just because I haven't got to do much in the community in Buffalo. I feel like, because of COVID and all the restrictions and everything we got going on, I felt like we was going to do something this year, 100%, no matter what we had to do. So for me, just giving back and, part of being in this new community, I did it when I was in Minnesota. So trying to carry it over, keep a good thing going.
Steph, I know it's a week-to-week league, but what does it say maybe about the mentality of this offense to go from a season-low 6 points in Jacksonville to exploding to a season-high 45 in New York? What's it say about them?
I mean, like you said, it's a week-to-week lead, and you got to come to play each and every week. I feel like the Jets had a good game. They competed well like a week before that or 2 weeks before that. They put up like 40 points or something like that. So it's a week-to-week league. You can't really sleep on any opponent, and I feel like after a loss, especially when we lost to the Jags, not saying that they're a bad team, they came to play. They had a hell of a game, and I feel like people they're gonna be naysayers and people are gonna throw you in the trash after that. And I feel like I'm not a bandwagon guy. I'm a guy that kind of stays just on the same. Saying when it's good things happen, I'm rocking. When it's bad things happen, I'm rocking. So for us, nobody wants to lose, especially that way. So this week we won. They'll love you when you win and they hate you when you lose. We'll see how it goes.
Colts secondary seems pretty aggressive. What do you see with them on tape?
They're a good unit. Completely, they're a well-coached team. You can obviously see that. A good game to watch is the game we played last year, and it was tight throughout that game. We made some plays. I feel like Gabe Davis had like 3 huge toe taps at the end of the game or throughout the game, and I feel like they're gonna come in with that mindset of wanting to win. And if I'm that team, in my mind, you know what happened last year. You remember that game, and you want to beat the team. I'm saying you feel like you had opportunities, and you want to take full advantage. So for us, we just got to prepare the right way, and going with the mindset of things might going to be tight. 9 times in there, going to be tight, and you just got going with the mindset of trying to execute at a high level and learning from last year. You know what I'm saying? Learning from last week, learning from the week before that, and kind of making sure there's no carryover, making sure that you're doing the right stuff. So I feel like they're a well-coached team. They got some good athletes, and it's going to be a good challenge for us.
Do you see a lot of tendencies that you maybe from last year's tape to this year, or is it completely different?
It's not completely different. It's somewhat the same, but I feel like they're a lot more comfortable this year. You know, last year I feel like they were comfortable, but that, you know, after you get like a couple of seasons under your belt doing the same stuff, you kind of like start mixing it up. They got some good guys on the outside. You know, I played with Xavier Rhodes, and then they got guys in the back end that can make plays. They got a nickel that's actually probably one of the best nickels as well. So, you know, they got good players. Like every team, they got some good players back there, and like us, we up for the challenge.
I know you said that you have to do a lot of things to get the ball, do a lot of things right. I feel like somebody who maybe has to do even more to get the ball is Trey White. I mean,
yeah.
He never gets targeted anymore, and he got his first interception of the season in the game on Sunday. What do you say to a guy who comes to the sideline after he gets his first interception, after he's not targeted much at all?
Yeah, I actually make fun of him a lot. I feel like he should have had a couple more picks, but I make fun of him throughout the week. We do something on, I think it's Thursdays, that like they work on catching interceptions down the field, and he actually caught it exactly how he works it in practice. So I was happy for him. I only can make fun of a guy for so long until I start being like, all right, I need a pick now. And he said when they come in bunches, and I believe that's true. So hopefully he gets a lot more this second half of the season. Thank y'all.